Welcome to the WOAFM99 Radio Show, episode 12 today of season 17. And today we've got a very special guest joining me in the studio. It's none other than Silent Stranger, Richard Simpson, the producer of Silent Stranger, all the way from Canada, joining me. Now, Richard Simpson, well, Silent Stranger, the band, hit number 24 on the Billboard charts, and WOA is very, very proud to announce that. We were very excited for our artist, Silent Stranger. So he's on the phone with us. He's going to be talking about, just, how excited he is about, I think we're more excited than him, about the song hitting number 24 between AC/DC and Imagine Dragons. It's fantastic news for him. Anyway, so let me tell you our 6 breakthrough independent songs and artists today. So we're kicking off with an artist called Holland, Greco. Then the song is called We Could Still Get It On. A very cool track. I think this is a great song to start with. It's very modern sounding. At the same time, it's got a little bit of a chilled out jazzy feel to it. It's something that commercial radio will actually like to play. Number 2 is Hard Times in the City by Brad Thorn. Now, this song, I think, these are the kinds of songs that independent artists and artists all over, major and indies, are kind of, they're going to start writing now with all the stuff that's going on with the pandemic. So these are songs that are more relevant to what's going on around us today. So Hard Times in the City by Brad Thorn. Number 3 is Drowning Effect. That's the name of the band. And the song is called Holiday. Now, we are all on a holiday, so to speak. But it's a great track. Then number 4, of course, we've got Richard Simpson with A Girl Like You. Now, this is a song that hit number 24 on the Billboard Rock Charts. Now, that's pretty big. And also, he was on the top 10 in America. He came up to number 5, I think, on the rock singles charts in America, on the iTunes charts. And then in Canada, he came to number 7, if I'm not mistaken. And he was also, this song, the alternate version of the song was also on our Goa Chill Out Zone, Volume 9, which hit number 1 in the UK. So a lot of chart success with this particular song, A Girl Like You, for the band Silent Stranger, that is supported by WOA Entertainment. So we're very, very proud of this. And number 5 is Nothing's Gonna Keep Us Down by an artist called Emmanuel Carlos Saint Omer. Now, he's been on the show before, and this song is literally a song about COVID-19. As I said, another song about COVID-19, and a lot of these songs are going to be coming out, and the really good ones will make it on the show. The last song for the show today, ending our show on a very happy note, is In Your Eyes, In Your Heart. Okay, that's the name of the song. And the artist is called Atomica. Now, this is a proper EDM track. Now, we don't play a lot of EDM music on the radio show, but this is proper EDM, and it's got that very happy summer feel to it. And I just thought a lot of people will actually enjoy this, because all those raves and stuff that used to happen, I don't know if they're ever going to happen again, but this kind of just takes you back to that time, and fingers crossed we can all experience that again. So stick around. It's a great show today. And also next week, we've got Kathy Varner, all the way from France, joining me. Again, another Billboard charting artist from WOA, from the WOA universe. She hit number 9 on the jazz album charts. Again, an artist supported by WOA. So we've got these amazing acts, from around the world that WOA is supporting, signing up, and getting on the charts, and kudos to the independent artists for making such great music. And last but not least, Elise Morris's album launches tomorrow, so keep an eye out for Dancing with the Boys by Elise Morris. Again, a Billboard charting artist. She was number 3 on the jazz charts, supported by WOA. So she's going to be on iTunes and Spotify and all of that tomorrow, again being supported by WOA, and our fingers are crossed she makes it on the charts again. This is Oliver Sean signing out. Have a great day.
Concerties and oysters at the brasserie, and a lady Staring deep into our cheeks, flesh and teeth, sipping drinks, yeah. We walked, holding hands and kissing like teens in Central Park. And if sunshine smiled upon our little seed, a romance could keep a winter warm, our forms to heat the sheets, yeah, yeah. So find the time to finish what you tease, 'cause I know somewhere deep inside that you're still digging me, but you're suddenly gone away by the phone. But we could get closer if you just give me a call. We could still get along. I'd give you my all. I've got my hopes up. We could still, and we could take it slow. I know we've got a ways to go. Ooh, I wanna love you more and more. But you're suddenly gone away by the phone. We could get closer if you just give me a call. We could still get along. I'd give you my all, and I've got my hopes up. We could still. I wanna hold you in my arms tonight. I wanna touch your body and I love you right. I want a little romance in my life. We could still, yeah, 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 yeah. We could still fall in love.
Come on in, my friend, in my room. New world order on the border. It's your road doom. Come on in and see what we're talking about. I'm paying, how much do you need? 'Cause this is a handout. Everyone wishes they could see through these crooked politicians, their games, what the future may bring. Hard times in the city. All you bigwigs in D.C. pretending to be busy, yeah. I got a chance to make a difference myself, to put these pieces back together. Oh, is this my time or is it something else? This country's changing, could it be out there? And everyone wishes they could see through these crooked politicians, their games, what the future may bring. Hard times in the city. All you bigwigs in D.C. pretending to
Right, folks, so before we get on to our other part of the show, I have a very special guest with me today. He's just come on last minute because we just got the news at WOA that he hit the Billboard charts in the top 20s with all the major rock artists like AC/DC, Imagine Dragons, and it's none other than Silent Stranger. Richard, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
So how are you feeling being on the Billboard charts?
Oh, it's, quite exciting, I should say. I've never been there before.
I know, but, through personal experience, I must tell you that, getting on the Billboard charts is a different thing for an artist, whether you're a major artist or an independent artist. Once you hit those Billboard charts, it just takes you to a different level.
Billboard has been around for years and years now, and all these others like iTunes, they're relatively new.
Absolutely. But and getting on the Billboard charts, especially as an independent artist in the 20s, and you were sharing space. You were literally between AC/DC and Imagine Dragons.
Yes, that's pretty exciting. Yeah,
on a chart which is considered to be the benchmark of charts. The Billboard charts is the benchmark of major charts around the world.
That's right.
So being on that, it just proves that you're up there with some of the major acts now, which is just amazing. I'm really happy for you.
That's quite good. Yes.
But speaking about iTunes, you were on the iTunes charts for like around a week almost. You were in the top 10 almost every day, and you even came up as high as like top 5 is what I saw last, which is really good. Yeah. I think.
So was that the week after number 10 when I entered then? Or?
It was not even a week after. I think it was like a day or two after.
Oh.
Yeah, because when I saw it last, it was number 8 or number 7, and then we had my team from Mexico call me up saying, "Hey, Silent Stranger is at number 5," and I was like, "Wow, that's great news." So it's all come together for you. The Canadian top 10. You were what number were you in Canada?
That was number 7.
You were number 7 Canada. You came number 5 in America, and all the other support you've been getting on Spotify and all of that, and now all together you're on the Billboard charts, man. That's great news. So what plans? And by the way, folks, if you don't know, it is the song "A Girl Like You." Now this song is also featured on the alternate version, is what you call it. There's a different version which is also featured on our number 1 album, Go A Chill Out Zone. It was number 1 in the UK. So Richard is featured on that as well. So please go check that album out. And we're going to be playing "A Girl Like You" now, to celebrate Richard's Billboard chart success. Again, we're very excited at WOA. So Richard, what are you working on now?
Still writing some songs. Some of them have a bit more trouble than others, trying to get a verse and the right lyrics and things like that. But I keep going over things I've written down over the years and trying to make something out of them. Some of them not so good.
Well, I guess it's just a work in progress, isn't it? It just comes out.
Yeah, it is.
And then all of a sudden you get like a hit single, like "A Girl Like You." It just came out there, and now you're on the Billboard charts. You had no idea this could happen,
No.
Exactly. And speaking of his Billboard charts, Richard was also on the VH1 hit list with a music video and a song. One of our favorite songs is called "Guitar Beneath the Tree." So that was a Christmas song. Well, it's not really a Christmas. It's a holiday song, isn't it?
Holiday Christmas song.
It's a Christmas. Okay.
Yeah, so, I consider it a Christmas song.
Yeah. So that music video is has played on VH1, MTV, all these major channels, which is good. And speaking of music videos, I am supposed to film a new music video for Richard, and because of the COVID-19, we can't get together. But now we're looking forward to get that new music video done, and we're going to be discussing what song, because now Richard's got all these hits on iTunes and Billboard, and we got to discuss what song we're going to make a video for. So we're very excited, Richard.
Okay.
Great. All right, Richard, thanks for being on the show. And just before you go, just tell everybody where they can go and get "A Girl Like You," your website and iTunes and all of that.
You can't buy the music on my website, but on the Silent Stranger website. But iTunes and Spotify for streaming.
Yep.
All of the online stores, Deezer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right. What about Google Play and Amazon, Richard? You're on there as well, right?
They're on there too, yes.
Because, a lot of people nowadays, aside from streaming, if you want to kind of like download music, like how we have Apple Music, the iPhone users, a lot of the Android users are now using Google Play, I think. So
that could be, yes.
Google Music. So
they're all released on all those are the big four: Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and Google Play.
Correct. Yeah.
From what I understand, yes, they're all on there.
And
just search the name Silent Stranger, and you'll find all of my songs.
Of course, and the website is silentstranger.com.
Yes.
Just one word, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. And they can get to all your social media from there.
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. So
Twitter, Facebook, yes.
Nice. So we're going to put that on our show notes as well. But guys, also don't forget, Richard is also on the Goa Chart Zone, on number 1 on the iTunes UK and number 36 on the official UK album charts, by the way. So Richard, a lot of chart success for you now.
Wow.
Great stuff. And the next step now, of course, is the Grammys coming up. And WOA is going to be supporting you during the Grammy week. So best of luck with that.
Yes, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, it is. So, Richard, you stay safe, and we'll be in touch very soon.
Yes, and I hope everybody out there also is taking care of themselves and staying safe. And we got a long way to go, I think, for this pandemic to get over, if it ever gets over.
I know, if it ever gets over. That's the key word there, if it ever gets over,
Yes.
It's just it's so scary, thinking about us as musicians, the performing musicians. Gigs are being cancelled, and the whole live entertainment industry is just shattered. I don't even know if it's ever going to come back to what it was. So
for music, for live music, like the radio, listening to music online, things that's not changing. People are at home, so that's what they're doing.
If anything, that's actually increasing. That's getting better for recording artists. And I think a lot of live musicians are now they're switching to they're working out different ways to perform. Like me personally, we're doing a lot of these live streams, and
that's right.
And the amount of people who are logging into the streams, in thousands, 20,000, 30,000 people watching our live streams, which never used to happen before, because people would just go, hey, I'll just go watch him live, rather than tune in. And now everyone's dying to see live music, and which is it's got its own good side, I suppose, but let's see what happens.
That's right.
Okay. All right, Richard, thanks for being on the show.
Okay.
And
thanks a lot.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Standing there, looking so fine with your long flowing hair. Time is passing, it's got me for a ride. Hits and misses all I'd ever do. Now I can't keep my mind off of you. I can't help it, I need you by my side. Does that seem like enough? I feel it's time to say to you, I've been waiting for a girl like you for so long. Without you I couldn't go on. I've got a reason to live, I've got so much to give. It's so good to know your feelings are strong. I'm waiting for your voice to call me sometime. It's like I'm walking on a very thin line. The time I let you go free, you only came back to me to tell me everything is fine. Summer sun is creeping through the trees. I can't help think you're not the one for me. You reassure me, you touch me with your hand. much to give. It's so good to know your feelings are strong. I'm waiting for your voice to call me sometime. It's like I'm walking on a very thin line. Time I let you go free, you only came back to me to tell me everything is fine.
Nothing's gonna keep us down. I say nothing's gonna keep us down. Like Ebola, tell Corona, get lost, see you later. 'Cause nothing's gonna keep us down. I say nothing's gonna keep us down. As far back as 1351, when the Black Plague tried to wipe out everyone, our resilience as human beings kept us pushing on. We're still here, we're still here. As recent as the 20th century, the Spanish flu was one of our worst enemies. The fighting spirit they had then is the same in you and me. That's why we're here, we're still here. 'Cause nothing's gonna keep us down. I say nothing's gonna keep us down. Like Ebola, tell Corona, get lost, see you later. 'Cause nothing's gonna keep us down. I say nothing's gonna keep us down. SARS, smallpox, and the rest of them, they all came with one objective in the end: to destroy our way of life, to kill families and friends. But we're still here, we're still here. 'Cause nothing's gonna keep us down. I say nothing's gonna keep us down. Like Ebola, tell Corona, get lost, see you later. 'Cause nothing's gonna keep us down. I say nothing's gonna keep us down.